Today, how was the trading today? Today, I traded SOXL TQQQ in Apple very nicely, and that's one of the most profitable days that I had in a long time. And the reason for that was I just took crazy risks. I went very heavy size, especially on Apple. It's good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Yeah, this week has been really crazy. The market is just continuously going down, and in this week we observed that we are poorer and poorer. So today, how was the trading today? Today I traded SOXL TQQQ in Apple very nicely, and that's one of the most profitable days that I had in a long time. And the reason for that was I just took crazy risks. I went very heavy size, especially on Apple. And as I sold Apple, I started adding on TQQ and SOXL. So it was really a crazy day. So what happened? So Apple was selling off, hitting the scanner. By the way, tradingterminal.com/scanner. We have a real-time scanner, really nice scanner that you can see all of these in there. So Apple was selling off in a 5-minute chart for about half an hour, and then we reached to 148.96. That's a daily level, and I decided to see if I can catch a reversal. Look at one minute chart. I tried to see if I can catch a reversal on that. I went long. It did a pop and it came down, and I realized that okay, this is not a reversal. So I got out at the break even here, and then Brian mentioned that we have S4 here on Apple at 148.57. So I said, okay, maybe S4 was going to be a good level to take the reversal on that. So we continued the drop at S4, and I started adding heavily. Like I sold my house and everything in there, and I just put 148. I went into the margin really bad at 148.50 and 60 right at the bottom, and then the pop happened. So that was a really nice pop up to 149. It dropped, came back up. I added more. Jared mentioned that 150 is a very serious level, so I held it all the way up to 150, popped up to the VWAP, and again added more again to see if we can get to 150. We did get to 150, popped up above the VWAP, sold more and more, and then eventually came back up, and I got stopped out at the break even. So not the break even, actually I just got out of it. So it was a very monstrous trade that I did on that, very heavy position. So it's all one trade. So the entry, heavy add, and that was it, and then all the way up to the VWAP. So that was a really nice trading day on Apple for me. SOXL was one bad loss on it, but eventually I got that as well. So SOXL at the open, I realized that we did a pop up all the way up to 1560, dropped, but it held the VWAP. I looked at the NVIDIA and AMD that they're pushing toward highs, and I said, okay, maybe SOXL is going to go up. I went long, didn't pop up to the high of the day. I got stopped out right at the bottom. And as soon as I got stopped out, it came back up and held below the VWAP. I went long again at 1135, squeezed up heavily, sold toward 1180. On the way back, on this pullback, I added more, and we ripped all the way up to above 12. So that was a really nice trade again. And if I want to draw that for you guys, so you can get a better understanding of what was that trade. This is the trade. So I got the entry here, and then a heavy add here, all the way up from 1140 to 12. That's a really nice one. So, and I think I'm still in actually SOXL. Yeah, I'm actually still in SOXL. I still have 4,000 shares of SOXL, $11,000 up on SOXL. So let's see if it goes that. I have some SSO, TQQ and put that I sold, and another SSO on another account. I also sold some puts on SOXL at 6 and 8 for February. So I think I don't think by February SOXL is going to be at 6 or 8. So I collect about the $40,000 of premium on that, and I'll see how it goes. And then we have TQQ. TQQ obviously is a move that kind of was pretty much the same trade as SOXL. Tried to go long for the breakout, didn't work out, got stopped out, came up back again. As soon as with heavy volume, this bullish candlestick, I got long at the VWAP, popped up, sold some, added more on the pullback at 24.10, and we went all the way up to 24.50, and I got out when we lost the VWAP, and I don't want to be in there. On a 5-minute chart, as you see, I got a couple of really nice big move on that. Really solid day, very, very profitable. Brian, how was your day?
Was pretty good. I took the Apple trade with you, so I don't need to go over that again. But yeah, at the open before you hopped on, I did a couple of shorts. I shorted Uber at 30, 31, about 25, somewhere in that range. Covered when it dropped below 30 and a bit on the way down, and then covered that when it started to pop back up. And then Roblox was the other one I shorted. It really sold off at the open, so I kind of caught it late, but I did manage to get a move. 30 got in around 39.60, managed to get a move down below 39, 38, 38.90ish area covered. So and then I stopped out of the rest when it came back up. So yeah, overall it was a nice day, decent day. We did some random short trades, but the market does seem to be did come ripping back and took advantage of that Apple trade off the S4 level. So yeah, that was it.
That was a very bad day for the market. Like on 12, the market is down almost like 8% this week. It was one of the horrible days that we had. Really, really bad week. Thank God that it's ending. I think the question is, are we going to test the lows on the June that we had or not? So that's $1 million question. Some people like Ray Dalio thinks that the market has another 25-30% drop. And considering the fact that only S&P 500 is holding, everything else is 80% down. I don't know if another 20% down, nothing would lift of Shopify, PayPal, Square. Yeah. That's the whole thing. You know, a lot of people think, oh, market is down only 20%. Well, that's only S&P 500. That's only the 500 company that is holding. Look at everything else. Like Adobe is a crazy company. It's trading at $294. It was at $800. You know, it was like at $800. Every company that you're naming, they're all down 80%, 90%. Only S&P 500, which is the most watched index in the world, is down 20%. Nasdaq is 30%. But everything else, there's not only these 500 companies, there are another 8,000 companies. Everything is dropped down. Bear market has started 2 years ago. Like you name it, Piton, what is it trading at? $9. This company was trading at $140, $50. Yeah. Only saw $160. So I don't know how much we can go there. That's a serious. I mean, the stock market is not a casino that you buy, it goes up. It's the place that connect investors to entrepreneurs and companies, and it's just crushed so far. I don't know if anyone can actually raise any money in this market, and this is very seriously concerned. I know, you know, for example, the administration says, oh, we don't see stock market as the state of economy, so we don't care. But in reality, the stock market is the economy. If nobody can raise any money from the public market, then the companies cannot sustain, they cannot grow, they cannot hire. It's just crazy. And Ray Dalio, at least he believes that we have another 20% drop on that. That means that we have Nasdaq over 60% drop. Hopefully not, but we'll see how it goes. Some people think that interest rates has to go up to 9% to control inflation. That's another theory. Hopefully not. But the message is, guys, don't spend less a little bit. Seriously. And my American friends, I know you have a lot of money, but just be mindful. If you like to retire, you have to spend a little bit less, bring down this inflation, and to keep the market up. Anyways, all jokes aside, what do you think? Really, what do you think, guys, about this? Leave me in the comments, because I'm very, very seriously concerned about a multi-year, a very, very deep multi-year bear market that is just continuing going lower, and it's not a capitulation drop like the heavy volume drop. No, it's just every week is getting 5% or 6% from you, and then one week gives you 2%, and then another next week 5-6%. It's just very scary if it's going to be like that. And again, it's not about investments in our accounts. It's about the companies cannot raise money, and if they can't raise money, that's very serious. So as you see, it's one of the very, very, very bad week that the Qs had. All right, so that's the nightmare that we are dealing with right now. I know we are also getting into the election. So in November is an election, and I know Democrats are going to be having a hard time in election. Money Show asked me to have a presentation about trading in post-election. So in November after the election, I'm going to give a presentation to Money Show about what I think as active trading in post-election, what sectors are going to be active and stuff. So that will be in November. And I'm flying today to go to the presentation for Money Show on Saturday. Peter is already there. I was supposed to fly yesterday, but I messed up in my flight. So Peter is already there. There's really good presentations. And tomorrow I'm going to be all day. If you are coming, my presentation is at 4:45. And after that, we'll hold something, guys. And if you have any question or comments, guys, leave it in the YouTube comments. We appreciate the like and comment and subscribe. And let's have a conversation about this mess that we are in there right now in comments. And follow us in Twitter, guys. We're all in Twitter, at Bearbull Traders. Brian is at Brian _Pezim. So I really hope that we can continue a good conversation in Twitter as well. Twitter, I know a lot of people are not in Twitter, but Twitter has a big trading community. It's a lot of bullshit in Twitter, but the trading community is really nice and strong up there. All right, guys, have a good day, and see you all tomorrow in Toronto, guys. I'm flying today.